Oh, fuck, that's perfect. Great.
Oh, that's less than a minute. Good job.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Bravo.
Awesome.
Attack the D point!
Welcome to D&D.
Welcome. Hello, Seeker. Take a second to get set up. Don't
rush.
Yeah. Well, in a nice way, you know.
We need you. It's fine, we can wait.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Oh no.
So my ship is off the coast, correct? In open water.
It's not like super far. Yeah. Your hand is sort of around where it is. It's within quick recall distance, we'll say. And is easy to communicate with as well because the twins are on board, so they can be like they have that ability to receive the telepathic message. And you also have like flags and stuff. The army has the ability to communicate with Navy ships.
Copy that.
So if you wish, they can. Or sorry, let me rephrase it. If you're interested, a rowboat can be sent to pick you up, and they can start dropping off the dudes and stuff at the same time.
Yeah, Nephis would talk to. I guess. Who would he talk to? I guess probably Vin. Ask him, "Hey, could you?"
Yeah, an officer who handles that kind of stuff for you, and within like a short while, as by the time you make it down the down towards, because reference yellow dot on the map, like that's where you guys are, so you gotta make it all the way down here. By the time you get there, they will have begun and finished offloading a lot of the supplies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be ready for you.
I plan on making it to my ship. What is everyone else going to do?
Well, in my opinion, we've done just about all we can do here. If you're in agreement, my idea is that we use your ship and strike the vampires in their home while they're distracted here.
I'm sure they still have armies of undead at Nicaea.
No doubt.
A small group ambush us in the night. I'm sure they have the whole island under control.
Perhaps, but they might have grown overconfident with their recent victories. They might have only left a token force that we could circumvent.
Nephis is wincing in thought. I thought our plan was, again, to head for Tristan, but I do not wish to see you.
Well, we don't even know where Tristan is, do we? We're only assuming that he's in Chilnu. Perhaps the twins can provide more information on where he is. And then from there, we'll decide where we're to go next.
Okay, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
Once upon a time, I had a map of Nicaea, and I don't think it's part of this. Oh, there it is. It's hiding in the back. No, that's not it. Fuck.
Nicaea. I think it might be in your bag of maps.
I just checked there. I know for a fact that it's in the Discord. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna send it to you. That way, you guys can look at the island of Nicaea in better detail than the world map allows.
Copy that.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Well, I'm doing this when you guys can fill Seeker in on what's happened so far.
But we need you. Okay, what am I needed? What am I needed?
Nephis is suggesting that he wants to head to his ship to just kind of learn, I guess, how what it is. He hasn't really like seen it in person, so he's wanting to go to his ship to view it with his eyeballs. And then from there, he was going to kind of figure out what he's doing or gonna do. But he's suggesting that we do not go to Nicaea.
You got 500 gold, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that
Your wife gave you your allowance.
Hell yeah.
the army awarded each member of the party 500 gold pieces as a reward for their service in providing valuable intelligence, as well as securing a base camp for their arrival.
Oh.
And all the other shit that you guys have done so far.
999 ping.
Hell.
Oh, 757, 717. That is spicy, my friend.
What happened? What's
955,
going on?
999.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or bot that just reads text to speech reads out
Every 10 seconds.
every second.
Okay, I'm normal.
Normal.
I'm
What's
not.
normal?
Here's Nicaea, everybody. Look at it.
Yes, Nicaea in detail.
Look at it. Now!
Ooh, that's Nicaea. If you recall...
Don't.
Okay. Put it in WED. The vampire manor that you guys went to is there. And I'll do roughly orange, I guess.
Draenor Manor.
Yeah, Draenor Manor. Kind of went like that, I think. The road. There.
Fuck off. God damn it.
Okay, well there you go. So yeah, you've been given 500 gold each. You've been told that your services aren't specifically required, however, they are still much appreciated, and that the army is gonna sort of begin to conduct its attack on the enemy army.
Hell yeah.
Nephis's ship has been ordered to offload its complement of soldiers and crew and everything and begin the handover procedure. There's 1 month of rations, on board for the crew of the sloop. That is all the detail that was diverged. Seeker, you are now all caught up.
Okay. I'm needed.
Shit, I am light on rations.
Haven't we had like a giant thing of rations we've been pulling from or something? I don't know.
When
I feed everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have like fucking 60 fish rations that are just sitting there ready.
Dried fish.
Yeah.
The wide fish jerky, smoked salmon, yum.
Hell yeah, dude.
Tastes of the sea.
That's getting
Tastes of the
rank.
sea.
Oh yeah, it's been like a month since you've had that fish. I think it might
It's
be
dried.
either
It's
it's extra dried now.
Or extra dry.
That's not true.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm here.
I'll be heading to my ship. Nephis heads to his ship. Wow.
Okay. It will take you some time, but you head to your ship. As you make your leave, the rest of the crew, what are you guys gonna do?
I'll go with Nephis if he doesn't mind.
Nephis ignores you.
Oh,
Where are we currently?
Yellow dot on the map.
In the blue circle on the
Yeah.
yellow dot, heading east towards the coast.
On the world map?
Preferably, no.
On the world map, you're at the red dot in the Dordian Kaganate. On the local map in
Okay.
Garasa, you guys are at the yellow dot, where Nephis has been tabulating.
So we're getting on Nephis's ship. Are we going to Nisia?
Nobody's thought that far.
Oh.
Nephis is going to head to his ship.
Sorry, let me
He's
rephrase
going
that.
to
Nobody's
investigate
decided
his
that
ship.
far.
He's going to check out his ship. He's then going to probably name his ship, which I've already come up with the name. And then from there, he's going to look at the party and say, what do? I don't want to go to Nisia. Why?
outstanding. I love it.
That's the first time you've said that since I've been
That
here.
is false. I told you it as soon as you joined, and then Chill's like, also, we got $500 doubloons. So
I know.
awesome. You weren't listening.
No.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
All
sorry.
right. So you're deciding for everyone? Okay.
No.
Sorry, Devon.
Nephis walks away from everyone.
Nephis goes to his sloop
Alone. Or with people.
Okay.
with
I don't know.
Kardoc.
I was
with
asking
Carlos.
everyone else mostly, and you got mad. Sorry.
Because it's my ship that determines that. It's
Well,
mine.
Okay. All right.
It's mine. It's not yours. It's mine.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you had some sort of malfunction.
No, like I don't know if like you would drop people off at Nisia and let them go or what. I don't know. Nobody else said anything. I'm sorry.
We're still
I want-
deciding that.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's about right.
Well, don't all decide at once.
So Carlos said earlier, I don't think you were here, the twins are on board Nephis's vessel, so he's going to ask them for intel on if they know where Tristan is. Then we'll probably go for Tristan. Or that's what Carlos will suggest, is that they go for Tristan.
Hell yeah.
This is something that Vin would know, and now you know.
What do Isaac and Khutula think?
Isaac wants to smash Vampire Face, but if we want to take care of Tristan first, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
What does Khutula think? Is Khutula muted by accident or on purpose? We'll never know.
We will never know.
Okay, well, all right. Well, we'll. Is everybody gonna go to the boat then, or all the people who are interested in boats gonna go at least look at the boat? That way we can.
I'm gonna look at the boat.
You're gonna look at the boat. Vin, what do you want to do? You wanna
Make
look
it
at the
known.
boat?
Well, they did make it known. Yeah, no, I'd go and look at the boat, and I'd also be wary of that direction of that fucking hag.
Ah, yeah, the
the
hag.
entire way.
Hey,
Well, you follow
Good thing we're heading in the opposite direction.
so you're heading parallel to it.
Yeah, we're gonna go past it. Well, I mean, we're gonna be
Doesn't-
seeing north, but
I thought
You
the
make
hag was said to
the
be over here.
reference the red and brown. Yeah, that's where it is.
that's where the hag was.
Anyways, you guys travel during the day through the grassland with absolutely no danger in sight, and by sort of mid-morning, you get to the mouth of the river where it empties into the sea, and you see a sloop with its sails all furled, and a rowboat has just finished offloading the last of a party of almost 200 men. That would be soldiers and sailors who have come ashore with whatever supplies they brought and are packing them into carts. There's a man standing by the rowboat. There's two men standing by the rowboat in very familiar-looking clothing. The two twins are waiting for you guys to show up. And they acknowledge your arrival, Nephis.
Nephis nods his head in acknowledgement of them.
Carlos, when you arrive, are you just gonna ask him straight up about Tristan, or are you gonna?
yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, so do you guys know where Tristan is at this moment?
So the twins tell you that they in fact do know where Tristan is. They believe that the information that they sort of gathered through their network of Thieves Guild associates has him on the northern coast of the West Marches, but they expect that he's actually going to be returning to the Kingdom of Rogeron soon for important business.
To the north coast of the West Marches?
Yes, up here in the city of, well, close to the city of Sukuk, whatever the fuck that says up there. Skooker Sea.
So this is something.
Oh, sorry, that's somewhere else. Anyways, up like
Do they-
right here.
Do they know what route he's going to be taking back?
That's a very good question. Let's see. Let's roll.
Because if these blue dots are trade routes, it doesn't look like anything from the north, the Kingdom of Rogeron, so it'd probably have to be through the south.
Those are the most common trade routes for sure.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, there's nothing that's preventing a ship from sailing anywhere else. It's just those are the places that you will most likely get chartered passage to and from. Anyways, the well-known sea lanes. So you predict, they predict that he's going to be traveling by sea, but they tell you they have no concrete information to really give it any backing by fact. Wide horizons, I like it.
So they don't know the direction, just that he's going by sea.
They're
Do they know where
giving
in the
you
kingdom?
they're giving you a
He's
very big
returning
yes. Yes, the West Marches. Sorry, the Kingdom of Rogeron, or then the West Marches.
Yeah. Where is he returning to in the
He's
kingdom? Do they know
returning
that?
to his home base.
Okay.
Probably Chilnu over here then.
Yeah. Now, once again, just for the sake of clarity, the twins are just assuming / guessing they're going by sea. They don't have any. Again, they don't have any information or anything that hints at it. They rolled a 4.
Damn.
So it's the best way I can explain it.
How long would it take to sail from here to Rogeron?
To sail from there to Rogeron would take you likely to Chilnu specifically in Rogeron Or do you mean like the closest point? Because that differs.
Both?
Okay. Well, to get from where you are
Is that
all the
is it
way around
Canadian?
the southern gap, he can look at the map.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map.
Roll me survival to see how much your seafaring travel knowledge will allow you to predict this.
$26.
26. Wow. You know a thing or two about ship travel speeds.
I've been on a ship. At least once.
It's true. You predict that time and travel. Here we go. You predict it's going to probably take a month to get to the closest tip of. Sorry, no, that's a month and a half. A month and a half to get to the closest tip, and then 2 months full to get to Chilnu.
That's quite a long way.
Well, I mean, you're sailing essentially a third of the way across the world.
I mean, it's fair.
If only we knew.
We're probably gonna have to stock up on supplies if we're gonna make that trip, though.
May not be necessary to go all the way. If only we knew what route he was taking, then we could intercept him on the seas. He would have less of a chance of getting back up, and we'd shorten our time to take him out.
Well, aside from the twins, do we have anyone who could get us that information?
You guys have a number. Well, I'd say a number of, but all of the players who have assets at their disposal are aware of the assets they have at their disposal. It's as like wizardly cryptic as that is.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only people that don't have it is Nephis and Khutula. Don't have background peeps to contact. Yeah.
I asked the twins if they'd be willing to get in contact with the Chilnu Thieves Guild and see if they can't figure out what his normal seafaring routes are from the West Marches.
They'll do what they can to contact old allies and friends and see if they can get word in. They do tell you they do preemptively warn you that due to Tristan's just the nature of his business, most of the people from the Thieves Guild that were in Rodoran, let alone Chilnu, are either dead, underground, or in hiding, or on the run. But some may be there, so they will try and work on that, and then they will send you information as they find it.
Learning of this causes Carlos some visible distress.
Awesome. Okay, I have that written down that the twins will research that for you. Okay. Is there any other information you would like from them, or any other tasks you'd like to give them? And by consequence, you also have your other two friends from the West Marches Thieves, your fucking CFO or whatever the hell he is to you, and his two buddies, and his buddies.
Carlos consults the rest of his party and asks if there's anything that they think that would be good to know, that maybe they could find out.
Huh? For the twins to find out, or for us to find out?
For any of the Thieves Guild associates to find out. So the twins, Thaddeus.
Spy network.
Yeah, basically.
No.
That's fair.
Okay, cool. Well, Nephis, you have a rowboat, and the rowboat can very easily be taken to your ship, which is anchored just off the coast.
Copy that.
The wide horizons.
Nephis hops into the rowboat and sits, grabbing the oars. He looks at the party and says to them, "I'll be heading to my ship to inspect it. If you wish to come along, you're allowed aboard."
Vin hops in.
Isaac hops in.
Seems like everyone is.
Khutula hops in.
Yep.
Ah, there's Khutula. Hi, Khutula.
Everyone
I
hops
dozed
in the
off.
boat.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Is it just the one set of oars, or
Well, shit. I mean,
how big is this rowboat?
big enough to carry like 20 people if you were to really fill it up. It's a boat. It's a rowboat.
Isaac wants to
Nice.
help.
Isaac helps.
I do
nice
hope we'll get
rowboat-sized
to go
rowboat.
fishing again.
So you
Attention of this boat.
you row yourselves out to the wide horizons, and just as per your requests, Nephis, there is nary a soul aboard, except for a seagull that's decided to make a temporary perch up in the crow's nest. But as you climb up the webbing to get onto the ship after your rowboat gets safely sidled alongside the hull, you arrive to see a very clean, almost new sloop. It seems like it's been pretty much launched right out of dry dock to sail. You have a virgin ship, good sir. It has only just recently conducted its maiden voyage down here, and the rest of its story is up for you to write.
Excellent. Nephis begins immediately, like scouting around the ship and just investigating it, just seeing what it offers in terms of space and equipment.
So I'm just gonna
Starts tallying the equipment.
So you have as I had explained earlier, the ship has been stocked with 1 month's worth of rations. Those are held in the lowest deck, the lower deck. And when that is full crew, which if you recall is a crew of 9. It's all dry, like it's dry preserved rations that do require some minor preparation in the ship's small but accommodating galley. There's a captain's cabin on the mid deck. It has been swept clean. There is a small wooden desk, and there is both a bed and a hammock, and a beautiful view of the sea to the aft of the ship. The rest of the mid deck is empty. It does have sleeping spots as well as enough spare rope and tackle, some canvas for repairing the sails if need be, and a few other miscellaneous sort of general ship items. But aside from that, the ship is actually quite sparsely equipped. Aside from 2 ballistas on the main deck, which do have enough ammunition to fire 30 bolts each. One is in the port side, one is in the starboard. They are capable of being repositioned. However, it will take time and it will take multiple people. You'll need at least 3 people to move these ballistas around the boat.
Or 2 Isaacs.
Or 2 Isaacs. They do have little like wheels and everything, and they can be locked into place with rope and tackle to the tie off points on the ship. Yeah, but aside from that, as I said, it's clean. The crew, the guys that were living on it and who had been traveling aboard it, made sure to do a good job of cleaning. You don't see any mess. There's no equipment or anything left behind. It was respectfully returned to a good condition for you to arrive at.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Nephis just spends his time admiring the ship, going through each deck.
Mm-hmm. I'll try and see if I can get
Vin goes to the crow's nest.
the crow's nest.
Uh-oh.
And sits there tuning his instrument.
Okay.
All right, he has Featherfall.
By
He doesn't
himself.
have-
All right. Carlos, Isaac, Khutula, you guys have reached this cool ship that is Nephis's. What do you do?
The Core's net.
Khutula is just hanging out on the top deck by the railing, checking out the sea.
I'm gonna take a look at the ballista.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Where are they?
They're on the left, the sort of the port left, the port forward, port, and forward starboard sides.
Port and left side. Got it.
Front left, front right. Shh. Fine.
The port forward. Thank you for.
So like in between these two like cannons.
Sort of thing, yeah. I was trying to find a nice quality model for the sloop, and that's the one that I was able to find. Sadly, it had cannons. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, the only crew on this ship is you guys, and the only people on board is you guys. So it's up to you to figure out where you're gonna go next.
Okay, after investigating his ship, Nephis comes back onto the top deck. Onto the deck, the top deck.
Hell yeah.
He sees what everyone's doing, and he tells them, "I'll be taking the rowboat back shore and begin transporting my gear back on."
Is my horse with us?
And I was going to ask that as well. This is approximately big rowboat for 20 people. Can I put like a fucking horse on it?
Yep. You can also put your sled on it.
Are we gonna have
Whoa.
horses on board?
I will
Can I
say
take
that
my lizard?
yes, you can take
No.
your lizard. It's up to Nephis as to whether or not he lets your lizard on. Just give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the.
Can climb the interior.
It's
Where did that go?
gross.
It's gonna shed its skin and get all smelly.
Yeah.
Also, it would
The
probably
mask
fucking
just took out
die.
Cthulhu.
Why would
So
it die?
long.
Because it's a stinky ass.
Oh. How did that happen?
I wonder how that fucking happened. Genius.
I was moving Vin, all of a sudden, I grabbed the thing. I think someone grabbed Vin from me.
Who did that?
Excuse me.
I wonder. I was trying to put Vin on top of the mast.
Who's
Great.
doing that? Stop.
Hell yeah. Now it's all fucking ruined. What you've done, Carl.
Tula falls
I
under
didn't
the
do
boat.
that.
This is fantastic. Broken now.
Carlos immediately breaks the sloop. Wasn't me.
What a guy.
Yeah. There's top dick.
A ballad.
Okay, given the fact that you do own a ship that's capable of carrying a lot of cargo, they're not really going to take up much. They're not going to take up a whole lot of space. So be able to carry like all of the animals and the sleds and stuff, without interfering too much.
Oh.
They don't take up a lot of weight, but they do take up some space. And I'm going to use the
Okay.
the fucking expansion with the cargo like slots, because you'd have to set it up so that they're all like fucking contained and not just wandering over the boat. So for that, they'll take up space where you could have put other cargo, but not
Nephis
not
does
much.
not retrieve the lizard. So
Not each of them, like all of them together, take up a cargo space kind of thing.
He does not do that.
I
Okay.
asked Nephis if I can bring my horse.
That's enough as if I can bring the lizard.
Isn't that the military's? He kind of winces.
No, it was a gift from Nancon.
Yeah, it was a
Remember,
gift.
Mr. Nephis?
No,
Didn't expect us to keep together.
Well, actually, I purchased it. The other horses were gifts. This
Oh,
is
I was talking about the lizard.
a finer horse.
lizard. I thought the lizards were gifts for us.
Yes, it is.
Gifts are hippo people.
Gift.
Hippo.
Hippo.
Okay.
Nephis is kind of disgusted at the thought of bringing that beast onto the ship. Why not just have a horse? Let Amathra and her army keep that thing.
But it can walk on walls.
Nephis gives you a blank stare.
Basic rules, persuasion.
I mean, sure. You can do that, I guess.
Nah, I was more joking.
Okay. Because that's always a spicy
Nephis
place
no
to get
want.
into.
Nephis no want my lizard. Goodbye, lizard.
All right,
Goodbye,
one of
lizard.
the Drow soldiers who's helping pack up the troops will
He's
take
gonna get
it back.
sick.
Nephis's fucking art. Did you think Noah brought the fucking dinosaurs aboard? No.
No, fuck 'em.
He only brought the normal animals.
Damn.
Ooh.
Carlos, it's time to stay behind.
Oh no.
He's gonna shed his skin and get all stinky.
After loading all his equipment back onto the ship, he climbs aboard and stands looking out to the skyline offshore, arms crossed.
Okay.
Are we waiting on me? I'm confused. I'm just trying to give as much space
You're-
for people to say stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've done all the things that you've done. You've successfully put all that, but once again,
Yeah.
you are all
You're
the
the
crew. You
must-
must
Okay.
figure that out.
Should probably call like a
I'm
meeting or something.
I'm tuning my
Nice.
skin flute in the crow's nest.
Oh no.
He's wrestling the one-eyed snake.
Then if everyone's doing the respective thing, then yeah, Nephis will call. He stands on the middle the deck. He whistles to everyone. And he stands, hands on his hip.
Okay.
Carlos would go there, meet with him.
We have
I go
1
to the
month.
meeting.
So everyone, we have 1 month of ration on the ship. Everything's on board that we need. The plan was to head to find Tristan. Do we know where he'll be at?
Well, right now he's currently in the on the north shore of the West Marches, but he will be leaving soon. He'll be heading back to his headquarters in Chilnu in Rogeron, which is to the west. Unfortunately, we don't know what route he'll be taking. The twins are working on trying to get that information for us, because if we know what route he's taking, we could perhaps intercept him before he gets there, which I believe would be much easier to take care of him if he had limited resources instead of an entire city's worth.
He's the head of a trading company. Who's to say he's not riding on a warship back home?
No, they might have some
Wouldn't
weapons,
say.
but cannons and stuff, they weigh a lot. They wouldn't sacrifice all of that trading capacity for weapons. They might, at most, they would have a smaller vessel with them to provide protection. But if the area is secure, then he might not even feel he needs to do that.
You seem pretty certain of this, not knowing where he's even going to travel.
I know how he operates. I just don't know where he's going to go.
Yes.
I did know him once.
He said back to his home in where?
Carlos pulls out his map and
Chil-
shows
Chilmaton.
Chilnu. It's the capital of Rogeron. It's where I grew up.
Hmm. Well, either way, I believe we'll be outclassed with the ship. Or be outclassed with our ship.
It would pretty much rely on us boarding his ship, yes. Or stopping him from getting on his ship while it's still in the dock, or something. I'm not sure.
Battling
I'm
the
on-
sea is no easy task, Carlos.
I believe you. So I will cede to your judgment if it's possible or not. We can either try to get... Sorry, go ahead.
We'd probably have a better chance infiltrating like we did at Where was it? Where we had the king fight? Nancon.
Oh, yeah.
Nancon.
Well, if we leave now, we should be able to get to Chilnu before he does, since he isn't leaving for, I don't know, at least maybe a day or two, maybe more. They didn't know exactly. But we're still closer than he is, so we'd have that much time at least.
Aye.
It would be a long journey, though. Who knows what would happen in Nissia in the meantime?
He looks to the others and asks, "So, what do you think of heading to Chilnu?"
Yes. We shall go to Chilnu.
Well, I'd prefer to go for the vampires first. If everyone else wants to go after Tristan first, then I'm not gonna object.
Khutula shrugs. Wherever.
I suppose it's decided then.
Aye. We can stop in some ports in Tarvia if we need more food supply. We'll stick close to the coast heading up to Chilnu. It'll be safe.
Vin goes
All
into
right,
the
so-
crow's nest.
The crow's nest.
Seems like we have a plan then.
Aye.
All right, so you would like to sail to some Tarvian ports for resupply instead of just. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I can draw like a general path that I think we should take. You know, following gray lines. If that's a harbor, then go there and
Yeah.
travel. Maybe if that's a harbor, and then just follow up.
Yeah, for sure. So you are aware, Nephis. You may have even made this
Oh, hell yeah.
Nephis has proficiency in fucking waterborne vehicles, and he also has proficiency with navigation tools, which he also has.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Bottom. Money.
As long as Nephis can tell Carlos what to do, he will do it as well as he can.
Does. He guides his crew. His
Excellent.
crusty crew.
Carlos is dexterous. He'd probably make a pretty good sailor.
Yeah, you can climb up the crow's nest with Vin.
Think Quip's
Yeah.
half plate.
I don't make
Okay.
any room for Carlos.
Oh,
To cling onto the side. Might be best to take off that armor of yours, Isaac. You fall overboard. It's not gonna be easy.
Already done.
Oh.
Good. There's a bright lad.
Oh.
Nephis takes off his armor too. Oh.
Oh.
We're saying.
Isaac packs up, or unequips his armor and packs it up with the rest of the stuff in the mid deck.
Sloop. Okay, minimum crew is for a sloop is 3, and a full crew is 9. Deadly. All right, so you cast off. I'll immediately remind you, just for your memories, that there is a blockade actively at the port of Gerasa, where vampire ships are keeping the Tarvian sort of flotilla there, the Tarvian Navy complement there, are stuck in the bay. So that is a general
Where's
navigational obstacle. If you,
Oh.
the
Yeah,
Tarvian fort.
I would like to circumvent that by heading out more into sea.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're blockade runners.
Hell yeah.
Blockheads.
Blockade
Are we,
avoiders.
are we sailing yet?
Yeah, you start sailing. I'm just
Oh,
pointing that out. I was looking at a couple things in the background. So you officially, amazing. The not the USS, sorry.
The USS Wide Horizons.
The sloop Wide Horizons with Captain Nephis set sail, circumventing the big ass fucking blockade of Gerasa, and you make a week-long travel to your first port of call, Captain Nephis. Who's going to be navigating / like what kind of jobs are you gonna assign, or are people gonna assign themselves?
Are you using the supplement that
Think of it. So.
Oh.
Gotcha. Well, Nephis is going to be manning the helm. He would suggest that Isaac, you man, trim the sails, and
I
guess Carlos can be lookout.
Carlos can do whatever is necessary.
Okay, well, whoever the
This
lookout
guy.
is.
I'm looking out.
Small. Okay.
All right, he stole a crow's nest.
Then Carlos can trim the other side.
I live
Yeah.
in my house.
I can help with the sales too.
It's Vin's house now.
Twice as fast. How many sales?
Door.
Go.
Door to the crystal.
It's a single mast sailing ship, Carlos.
Okay.
It's not super duper big. All right, so for this first week of travel, whomsoever is looking out, I'd like you to roll me a d20, please.
Is it daytime?
It is daytime.
Okay, I roll at disadvantage. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
We'll cross that oiter when we get there. Thank you.
I rolled the 1.
Somebody get this
Okay.
man some sunglasses.
And can I please get you to roll a d?
It would
We'll say
be a
D6.
7 total. Oh, D6? Okay. Oh, 4.
Okay.
Vin is sitting back, closing his eyes, playing his lute.
Yes.
It's too bright to be on the lookout. Perhaps if I just close my...
Time to meditate.
Time to meditate. What was the d20 result that you got again?
6 natural 1.
No. This isn't perception. This is just a general d20 roll.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
So
I
it's
thought
a
I
6.
was
That part matters. No,
no,
the 6
then
matters.
it's a 1.
It's a 1. All right.
Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage because I thought it was a perception check.
We'll just roll again then, and we'll keep your perception because that's what was rolled. But just roll me again for the.
Well, I was looking out. I thought I was perceiving. Oh, nat 20.
You were looking at.
Let's go.
Okay.
I win.
Okay.
We win.
We win, guys.
And your perception was a 7 for your lookout. Correct?
Yeah, 7. Yeah. Natural 1 perception.
So
7
you
with
don't know what
What's your
modifiers.
passive perception, though?
15.
That's a good question.
I didn't
that's
think
a
we
lot
were
better.
playing
Oh, right,
that
but
way.
you have disadvantage. You have disadvantage because of daytime, so it would be -5 to passive, I believe.
I've never seen that ever.
Okay. Well, as you've not done a very good job looking out, you're not quite sure what it is.
Yeah, passive checks, it's +/-5. Advantage, disadvantage. If that matters.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. So there. We'll say that there's three crew at least at a time that are actively crewing the ship and doing stuff. So, Nephis, you said you're one of them, and Isaac is the other. Can I get the two of you to roll perception as well?
Copy that.
What about me? I'm doing things.
Are you actively being a crewman on the crew?
Yeah, it's me, Nephis, and Isaac are the
And
crew.
Vinshenzo. Because
He's just
Vinshenzo's the lookout boy. Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
Yes, you
I
can
guess I'm
also
not
roll.
part of the crew.
Just asking.
Now I'm really not gonna do anything.
Okay, buddy. Perception.
I'm just
I
happy
laid
we're
down the
sailing.
caribou pelt in the crow's nest so you have a nice comfy spot to lay down.
I curl up like a cat, like the cat you carved me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
Where's your dog?
He's on the
The
ship.
midship,
He's on the ship.
Okay, he's in the ship.
mid deck,
Shit.
probably
took a
with the
shit.
horse.
Shipping.
Out fucking
We
standing.
have so many animals.
Nephis's arc.
We're gonna get the plague.
Well, before you get the plague, you sorry, 22. Okay. Isaac, Nephis, and actually all three of you, Isaac, Nephis, and Carlos, you notice a strange looking breach in the waves as you're sailing south. You're roughly, it's day 4, so you're like about here. Yes, you're beginning to take the channel, the Tarvian channel, Nephis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Here that separate the, anyways, that little point there, and coming down the strait, sort of towards you. So reference this little gap here, coming from the west. In your vicinity is the large break wave. Something big is swimming just out of the surface.
Oh.
And as you're sort of squinting, all three of you look at it, and then Carlos, you see it looks like an impossibly huge turtle shell underneath the waves. And then Isaac, as you're looking, you see the head of a gargantuan, massive dragon turtle.
Oh.
Cool.
Each of you in that order, sort of, and Nephis eventually, like all three of you in the order of your really good perception, each identify a dragon turtle swimming towards you.
What in the gods is that?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Port.
What in
It's
the goddamn?
effectively off your bow. It's not like in direct emergency vicinity, but you see it a few ship spans off in the waves.
Oh.
Someone could have seen it if they were in the crow's nest from a little bit farther away. You theorize.
Oh,
What's Vin doing up there?
I theorize. I'm the captain. I'm the only one who knows this. Nephis, seeing this, he begins turning the ship to the right, to the starboard.
Also,
I believe.
everyone would know Vin has trouble seeing in daylight.
Nephis does not
isn't
care.
a secret.
He starts shifting the ship starboard, and he tells
If you hate sunlight so much, why are you up there?
Is this Isaac talking to Vin?
No.
Okay. Vin doesn't say anything.
Awesome. Vin doesn't say anything.
like I was saying, Nephis begins shifting the ship starboard. Starboard.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
And he yells to Carlos.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just giving it some time. I yell to Carlos, get on the ballista. The port ballista.
Hi. Carlos scurries to the port ballista.
How big was this thing in comparison to the ship?
It is approximately gargantuan.
Oh. Carlos
And
loads the
Nephis,
ballista.
The ship is
goes
approximately-
to Khutula.
Also gargantuan?
Ship
If she
size.
isn't on top deck, get on top deck.
There you go.
this. Vin looks
Oh,
down,
wait, hang on.
confused. What's going on down there?
A beast to the south! And Nephis points, looking up at Vin.
Oh, can I see it?
No, wait, hang on. Better.
Oh,
What's that music, SpongeBob?
It's the boss music! Oh
can I see it?
The smell. The smell.
no! If it's been pointed out, I'm going to say that anybody watching can then see it.
My, it's beautiful.
Okay, with the compass rose being the way it is, or sorry, with the table being the way it is, we're gonna do it like this. So that's that way.
What a majestic creature.
There.
Now I pull up.
So it's coming from the west, and you guys are moving sort of southwest-ish.
A gentle giant of the sea.
Come on.
Can I roll? Make a roll to to see like what my knowledge would be on this particular beast.
Yes,
if
you
I
can
have-
roll nature,
Nature,
Or-
copy that.
whatever the usual thing is. Fuck, that's really good music, but at the same time,
Is music
Very-
playing?
yes. If you join the activity in D&D, the YouTube thing, I have.
I had
music
joined it.
playing.
Oh, pause due to inactivity. What?
I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't know if my internet can handle it, but I'll try.
16. So you are aware that dragon turtles are among the fiercest creatures known in the oceans.
Oh no.
Sailors
And the Leviathans.
sailors tell story. Well, the Leviathans are like they're monsters, but when you hear stories about turtles, the dragon turtles, they're scary because not only are they like massive, huge sea beasts, but they're also quite smart. Which can sometimes be even more dangerous. You're aware that they love treasure. And you are aware people tell stories that as if they are not of this world. Those are the things you know with a 16.
He's gonna stomp a mud hole in our ass because we don't have any treasure for him.
We all have. There's 5 of us times 500.
He's not wrong. You got 2,500 gold just sitting around.
Looks like we lost our money.
Easy come, easy go.
Exactly.
And because
1,500 gold down the drain.
Isaac asked about it, I'm just gonna double check.
Oh, nice.
Ship sizes.
Draenor, Maynor. I think the sloop is a medium-sized vessel. I don't know how that compares to.
It's a medium-sized vessel, which I'm trying to figure out how that corresponds. So it takes 75 feet worth of space. Oh, ships have their own scale separate from creatures.
Yeah.
I don't have a good estimate. This is I can see what you mean, Seeker, that this isn't like the greatest thing to use.
Okay, I can fucking figure this. What is it, a dragon turtle?
The dragon turtle is gargantuan, the ship is medium. I think they're roughly the same size.
Stop.
Dragging these nuts.
Right.
The sloop, a simple English sloop is 45 feet long. According to D20 SRD, which I find to be an kind of unreliable source, dragon turtles are 20 to 30 feet from snout to tail, with a shell from 15 to 25 feet in diameter. That's from 3.5e, so it might not be. Let's see in here.
I have the size of it on the battle map as gargantuan, which is cool. I'm just not sure what the size of a sloop would be on like a battle map. That's all. I think it would be bigger than that. I think
45 feet.
This is gonna be the scale that we work at.
Okay,
Yeah.
You can do it however you want, but
So this is 5, 10, 20.
Obviously they would vary in length, but a simple British sloop was 45 feet.
Deadly.
Up to 45 feet.
What was I looking for? Player's handbook.
Dragon turtle.
HB. Tell me what I need to know. Anyways, it's not specifically as big as the ship, but it is fucking huge.
It's close, which is
Okay.
scary.
Huge.
Nephis. Well, actually, sorry, it's fucking gargantuan technically. Hehehe.
It's gargantuan.
It's gargantuan. All right. So you want to try and steer the ship to starboard and get the fuck out of its way.
Aye.
Deadly.
Can I
Nephis
roll?
is performing evadance maneuvers, trying to.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I roll a very potentially low DC history check to see if I've heard of these creatures?
Yes,
Like, not
you may.
specifically recalling details.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I know of them. I rolled a 3.
You haven't heard shit.
Plus, whatever. Okay. That would be a 7 total. Hell yeah.
These are legends, and you just haven't been around those legend telling.
Legends of the Surface.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, these things are big. Yeah, that's the size. That's the size of the dragon turtle versus the size of the boat.
Dear Lord.
So it's not there, but it's coming here. So you turn starboard.
I've
which
never even
is,
heard of
I think-
anything that big before.
There, now he's heading.
Oh.
Is he trying to attack us?
It's a good question. Wouldn't that
Carlos is
suck
still on
to
the-
immediately lose your ship to a fucking dragon turtle?
Instant party wipe.
Nephis would
We all
try.
drown.
Nephis would kill everyone, and then himself.
Damn.
I would shake
Should
my
I
black
switch to the
ass.
starboard ballista?
I'm confused now. If something
Why?
is south while we're heading south and we turn right to head west, how is it going to be to our west if it was south?
Oh my fuck! I'm sorry. I'm just
And
trying to
the
use
compass got
ship things.
rotated to the
Compass. Wait, why is the compass turned again?
I turned it.
What?
No.
I turned
No, don't do that.
it. Well, look at the world map
He's
here.
the
Right?
DM.
Look here.
Uh-huh.
So you guys are going down, which
Uh-huh.
is cool, north south, for a little bit, but then through this channel where my mouse is, you'll be moving west to east.
The
Right?
ship is going down.
To sail down that channel ish. Just trying to fucking make use of the long nature of this piece of paper and orient the compass towards the longest stretch of piece of paper.
Mm.
Oh.
So yeah, if
Bitch.
we were heading east to west initially, then it should be off to our port still even more than what I initially thought.
Like that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's to our southwest. At this
It's
point.
you steered starboard, and I tried to move the turtle and the ship in a way that would show how your position change was, if that makes sense.
We can put it on a smaller scale for now. If I mean,
Yeah.
we can have like this is where our fuck's sake.
I'm just gonna copy the turtle and I'm gonna make a smaller one.
Got this.
Oh god,
fucking-
both of
this, and we can fucking scale this down
yeah.
there.
Oh. It's like we're playing an RTS.
Da-na-na-na. So you turn. He's going that way. You're going that way at this point in time. Oh, this is cool.
Keep the ballista trained on him.
It's Sea of Thieves.
Surely
Yes.
it means us no harm.
Just in case, I'll be ready. It is a wild animal, after all.
That weapon
That's
wouldn't
true.
do hardly a scratch to such a beast.
It all depends on where you hit,
Exactly right,
Vin.
Vin. That's why we mustn't agitate it.
Okay.
Hoist the sails.
so-
We'll be heading west.
I do not trust Mr. Carlos on that large crossbow.
Captain.
So it's gonna move. It's gonna seem to turn and move towards the ship as you begin turning away from it. The waves change direction.
Can I say something unrelated for 10 seconds?
Yes.
You know how there's a spell to unlock everything? I wish there was a spell that locked everything. That's all I have to say.
That would be cool.
I would lock the ballista.
I'm on it because fucking Nephis told me to.
Get off of it, Kyle.
God damn it.
I'm
What speed does the ship move?
This ship is going to move 6 spaces, and I'm going to say that the dragon turtle moves half of that, so it moves 3 spaces. So it's going to move
Ooh.
turn and move 3 spaces towards you.
Does it cost a movement to rotate the ship?
Ha-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Yes, if you're using the supplement, yes.
There
And
you go.
the supplement assumes that you're using hex grids, so good luck.
We're not going to
Yeah.
use hex grids for now. Fuck that. I'm going to
I can
use the.
change that.
Oh, can you?
Yes,
I'm
if I remember how to.
I'm excited now. You got me excited.
Fuck.
Oh,
Good. Is it hex vertical? Fucking that.
Ugh,
There.
I see it there in the distance. Here
Okay,
we
so-
go.
You can move a distance up to the ship's speed and make 2 rotations. The characters may take any actions that the captain chooses at the beginning of the round, plus any other actions like the bosun's raise morale, blah 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 blah, casting a spell. So you can make 2 rotations, which I think looks like this. And if you use come about, then you can make an extra one.
Oh my.
Copy.
Come about. Rotate 1 extra rotation this year. Cost is ship dependent. Default 2. Whatever that means. Anyways,
I'm
deadly.
the bosun.
You're the bosun. Okay.
This shit's bosun.
So there you go. It is turned towards you. What would you like to do? Sorry.
Nephis turns the ship once and heads 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay. It's gonna move this way another 3.
Is it?
I can see that you're not gonna engage it, and you can just sail around it without being retarded. So it's just gonna sort of like get closer and then fiddly do around. I can see that
Once
you
it
guys are gonna.
realizes it's outspeeding. We're outspeeding.
Yeah, you guys are going too fast for it, and so it just kind of. And it keeps on. After it gets a certain distance away, the waves begin to dissipate as the turtle dives farther underwater.
Oh.
Yeah, no sense in dragging this one out.
Xane woke up just for that joke.
Slow and steady winds.
Winds to wind.
Turtle.
Hollow.
Yeah. I keep us on our course.
On course. All right.
That was close.
I would not have wanted to fight that.
He yells up to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Were you able to see that beast?
A little bit, yes. It was beautiful.
Your eyes, I take it.
My eyes.
Aye, the sun.
Yes.
Perhaps one of the others can take watch.
Yes. But I like it up here, Mr. Nephis.
I was taking a watch.
Nephis scratches his chin and his eyes widen for a moment. Why don't you rest in the captain's quarters? There's a beautiful view from there. And take that caribou pelt. It's soft. It's on the sled still.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Vin toppled in excitement.
Yep.
The captain's quarters. Oh my.
Aye.
I'll
be on Gwatch for the nighttime.
Be on Gwatch. All right. So the rest of your passage down the channel goes okay, and you make it to the coast of Tarvia. Ooh, coast.
Are we able to fish while we travel?
I will. Yes, once you get a little bit. Actually, anytime you want, really. If you would like to do some fishing, I'll let you do some fishing. You will have to slow down, and it will take you a little bit longer, just because you can't go.
Oh.
You can't go so fast as to. The fish won't be able to catch you. You sailing fast.
We'd have to slow down rig.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I have some nets and stuff. I'm not sure if that's viable for fishing, but once we get to the first harbor, I would like to acquire some or tackle. Or is that what you meant by tackle? That's in the mid deck.
No. That's like for your sailing rigs and stuff. If you'd like to like jury rig it, but no, it's meant to be extra rope and such in the event. Yeah, in the event that you need more or something breaks.
All right. I think Nephis won't slow down the ship. He'll just keep it going until we get to the first.
Understood. So it takes you another 4 days of uneventful sort of travel, and you finally get in sight on your last day of travel. As you're beginning along the coast, you see port town of. Bear with me 1 second.
Who's on watch now?
Carlos will be on
Very good.
watch. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to cast a spell.
All right. What spell would you like to cast?
I don't know if I want to.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, you
I'll do it. I cast Hex on Carlos.
What?
As a 3rd level spell.
What does Hex do as a 3rd level spell?
I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does.
And I'd like to have him have disadvantage on perception ability checks for the next 8 hours.
Oh, fucking Christ. Amazing. And they don't have any way to Okay. Just remember, you do have
There's
to
no
maintain
save or
concentration
anything?
on this. Nope, he doesn't have to make a save. As per the words of Hex, you place a curse on a creature that you see within range. Until the spell ends, you can deal a 1d6 extra necrotic damage to that target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also, would choose one ability when you cast the spell, which he has chosen as Perception. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with that chosen ability. At higher levels, when you cast the spell
So
using
he'd
a spell
choose
slot of 3rd level.
Wisdom then, because the ability would be Wisdom. The skill is Perception.
Wow, thank you for that correction. All of your wisdom checks are on disadvantage.
Better.
Even better, and that's going to happen up to 8 hours as long as Vinshenzo maintains concentration on the spell.
But if he rests, he's not maintaining concentration on the spell.
I'm not resting.
No one's problem, as always.
All right, so you're going to reach Nephis, the dock of the port town of Arkadava. Arkadava. If you'd like, you can roll history on it, but that's
Yes,
up
I
to
would.
you. Okay.
A 17 plus? I think it's going to be a 1. Yeah, so 18.
18. So you know this place well, as a matter of fact. You have been here before. You've been to this place a few times in your service, and potentially even for trade before you became a sailor. You are aware that this is one of the bigger fishing towns along the northern coast of Tarvia. This is not a trader's port. This is a place where the fishmongers and the whalers and the crabbing guys, they all come with their loads of seafood to export across the Tarvian continent.
Oh.
You also, because of your military days, you are aware of the the Tarvian naval garrison there, and the commander, who you know as Marcus Umbrius Estrus.
Oh.
He's the commander at this place, or say?
Yes,
Sorry?
he is known as a member of the Nobilis Navigae, which are essentially like the naval lord commanders. So he is the garrison commander. Once again, his name is, I'll just type it in case it matters.
And what was the name of this town again?
The name of this town is Arkidava, spelled like that.
Is there places for us to like dock our ship? My ship.
Yes, there is. You see that there are several berths open, sort of on the eastern side of the port as you come in, and you're easily able to sidle into a berth alongside a few other fishing ships that have pulled into port.
Excellent. Nephis begins tying, or tells everyone to begin tying the ship to the deck, and he begins gathering some stuff, and waits near the. Gets onto the dock and waits for everyone to get off.
I dispel hex on Carlos.
Carlos, you find it easier to see, and generally, I don't know. You find your wisdom less affected.
Strange.
It's very windy up in the crow's nest.
Oh, and because we've arrived, I can do this.
Ben wants to guarantee his
Sorry, does that change the volume every single time it switches videos?
No, I'm not watching it.
Okay.
My
volume is
internet
different.
can't.
I just want to make sure that the people who aren't getting like screwed whenever I change it. All right. So as you disembark and begin tying up your boat, a squat man in a toga comes waddling up the pier to you with a smaller man sort of running behind him. He's got a scroll and several different pouches that are sort of tied together on a cord sash, and the fatter man waddling up to you sort of stomps his way over and says, greetings, good sailors. I welcome you to Arkidava. My name is Lucius Otho. I'm the portmaster here. Please, how may we be of service today?
Nephis greets him. Greetings. We're just traveling through the coastline, looking to pick up some supplies for our travels. Is it common to have a docking fee for docking your ships?
Oh,
Yes, there is usually a docking fee. It is 2 silver pieces per ton per day, and you have a nice ship. Oh no, you don't have a very big ship. So it's gonna cost you 10 silver pieces per day. So 1
so
gold.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let me see. All right. Nephis, what was his name again?
This guy is Lucius Otho.
Copy that.
The portmaster.
what's the name of the town?
Arkidava.
Nephis asks the portmaster, he says to him, we'll only be staying for a day. What's the docking fee?
Yeah, 10 silver for you, good sir.
Is there any way to perhaps lower that price? We don't plan on trading any goods, and we'll be out pretty shortly. I'd like to use persuasion.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, wait. Oh.
He hasn't seen or announced the result yet, so if you will need to interject with something, you can use your reaction as he's beginning to...
I was going to give
Closing
Bardic
my eye.
inspiration. Or maybe I would try to help and sweet talk him a little bit.
I cast guidance.
Okay, never mind. I don't do anything.
I will allow you to do something that is acceptable as a reaction. If you
I don't cast guidance.
Okay.
Carlos would stand by to jump in if Nephis would seem to falter at all with his
13.
I ready
persuasion.
an attack.
Any bonuses?
No.
No bonuses. The
Would he get advantage with me helping, or
Are you off the ship?
ship?
You can't offer help as a reaction, though.
Can you not?
you
No,
can't
it's
offer
an
help as a
action.
reaction. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's already made his explanation. I'm giving a chance for somebody to as
Copy that.
as Nephis started talking, they can do. Anyways, moving on. He tells you can't remember the voice. He tells you that is sadly not possible, as these births are first come first serve. So if you're not going to pay for the birth, they're going to ask you not to stay here. So somebody who is willing to pay can.
No disrespect meant. And he pulls out a gold piece and flicks it to him.
The little sort of tailor, or the hanger on to the port authority man, sweeps up the coin, almost grabbing it out of midair, and tucks it away into one of his coin purses, and then he shuffles into his pocket and scribbles out a quick note. And you receive sort of like a slip of authority stating that you are allowed to be docked here. Your proof of your fees were paid. And as the small little man hands you the piece of parchment, Portmaster wishes you a good day, and they turn and waddle off.
Is it a human?
Both of them are human. They're just, one of them is very
Fat.
fat and pompous, and the other one is a spidery little
Crit.
hireling. Yeah, a minion.
Nephis turns around to face the ship, waiting for everyone to get off board.
I get off the ship.
Carlos
I get
is
off the ship.
there.
Well, I bought us passage for the day. If you need any supplies, and he pulls out his coin purse and he distributes 7 gold to each member.
Oh.
I decline.
You can grab supplies in this town. Nephis takes the 7 from Vin and puts it in a separate pocket.
We should probably pick up a spyglass while we're here.
How much do those run again?
I don't need seven gold. I just got 500.
I don't know. We've only just arrived.
I'll take a look. I'll try to find a spyglass. It would definitely be useful from the crow's nest. And perhaps some sunglasses for Vin.
That's even a thing.
What is that?
I don't know.
mean?
If they can make night vision goggles, I'm assuming they can make
Nah,
sunglasses.
just silence, scholars. Let's find the spyglass.
Very well.
So, who all took 7 gold? Carlos, obviously.
Yes, obviously. Shut up.
Yeah, what about our investment in Carlos's business?
Yeah, what happened with that?
I'd have to reach
Yeah.
out to I'll have to
Where'd our
reach out
money
to
go, Carlos?
What money? What are you talking about? I'll have to reach out to Thaddeus and see how it's going.
So
Um,
did
I'll have
Jill
the
take 7 gold.
What?
Did
What?
Chill take 7 gold? I don't know. I'm
No.
still asking my question.
Now, I'll decline the 7 gold.
So I hand out gold to everyone. The only person who takes it is Carlos. Fucking awesome.
You guys go. Here's some free money. Oh, I guess
Passage
it's
on
all
your
mine.
ship, Mr. Nephis, is charitable enough. I appreciate it. But I must decline.
All right. Sorry to derail your guys' derailment, but you can continue now.
Consider it a repayment for staying at the Cairona household.
I do not deal in debts, Vin.
Nor do I. It would be foolish to.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
We're even, Mr. Nephis, is my point. You simpleton.
You simpleton.
Nephis squints at Vin.
I'm being nice.
I'm being nice, you fucking tribalman. Fucking uncultured
I'll go
cretin.
with Carlos and try to abscond with a spyglass.
Aye. Well, I guess Nephis intends to pick up fishing implements for the ship.
Yes. I'm. Okay, so normally a spyglass is 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
As you enter into looking through some of the shops and supply merchants and all that kind of stuff, you find someone who is selling a lot of the finely tuned and finely calibrated sailing and navigating equipment, as well as cases of or not cases, but like naval charts in there and their little cases and all that. Very expensive stuff. And you do see a series of 3 spyglasses. Each of them are intricate works of brass and glass work and all that kind of stuff. Very beautiful spyglasses, and they have one of them is 1,200, another one is like 950 gold pieces, another one is 1,020 gold pieces. They're all beautiful, and there's 2 people who are clerking the shop. One of them is a gnome. He's got small little round seeing eyeglasses, and the second one is an old looking human.
Oh. Are these 2 lovers?
Would you like to roll insight?
No. I didn't say that.
Carlos would look at each of the spyglasses.
Okay.
I would look at each of the spyglasses. I would help Carlos with that. I would touch them and get my fingerprints all over the lenses.
No. Carlos would slap his hands away. Don't put your hands there.
Which end is the business end?
The small end goes towards your eye.
I look at Carlos with the spyglass.
Like a child sometimes.
Carlos, I can see you from over here.
Did I notice any differences in them at all?
If you look through him through the spyglass, I mean, exactly what you think would happens if you look at somebody through a spyglass. You just see his, depending on which direction you look at it through, his face or part of body magnified to an unnecessarily large degree, or made smaller to an unnecessarily small degree.
Outstanding.
Oh. So that's what these do.
So they all seem to function at the same level.
Yeah, it's just nicer workmanship. Some are a little bit like the picture is a little bit clearer, or it's a little bit nicer. It really comes down to craftsmanship. It's much like legendary swords, almost, or beautifully crafted pieces of art. You know, it's the value is in how nice it is, not so much. I mean, they work essentially the same.
They work.
Yeah, they work.
Word.
What do you think of this one, Vin? He'd hold up the
Yes.
1,020 gold piece one.
It's quite nice. I don't know. I'm not a navigator by trade.
Seems to work, though.
Yes. So
The old man sort of comes over as you guys are examining the
yes. Fine
the
piece of
spyglasses, and he
craftsmanship.
asks if he could be of service.
Tell me, who made these oculars?
The old man tells you that he his friend, and he points back at the gnome, is the one who creates all of the advanced mechanisms in this store.
Yes, tiny men would have a better idea of working with such small components. That makes sense.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, anyway, we may be interested in purchasing one of these spyglasses, but I was also wondering if you perhaps had something for my friend here. You see, he is at a slight disadvantage during the day. Do you have anything that could shield his eyes?
Shut up, Carlos.
It's nothing you. It's not your fault, Vin. You're born a drow.
I can see
It's nothing
fine.
to be ashamed of.
A drow sailor? That I've never heard of. Didn't know your kind sailed the seas.
Yes, I'm on a sailing ship of the rolling, rigorous tide, and it's a port out of Nicaea, Confluentia.
Oh,
You
not
could
many
say he
ships
is-
make it out of there these days. Not untainted, at least.
And he looks at
Yes,
you suspiciously.
We left a long time ago.
Yes, you could say that we weren't welcome there anymore.
Most who are unwelcome never return. Then again, most who weren't welcome when the new regime changed, they never left the island themselves.
And that's why we find ourselves here, shopkeeper, right now.
Yes. He's going to hang on.
Do you have a problem with me?
He sort of just mutters and waddles back to the store counter, looks at you. He looks at you sort of out of the side of his gaze. He's always keeping an eye on you for the rest of your time in his shop.
He didn't answer my question.
I didn't hear your question. Sorry, I was busy listening to Vinshenzo.
It was before that. I asked him if he had anything that could help with his ocular deficiencies
Yes.
Ocular deficiencies. The guy
during the
the
day.
guy didn't have any. The guy didn't really have anything in stock then, and he doesn't really seem to have anything in stock now.
In fairness to Chris, I did say in character, "Oh, shut up, Carlos. I can see fine."
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Are these two lovers?
What an odd pair they are. What do you say, Vin? Shall we split the cost?
I don't know, Mr. Carlos. Shall we split the cost?
Vin, you're in quite the mood lately. Is something the matter?
Vin holds two of the spy glasses in either hand and just kind of shakes them around, like bounces them in his hand. Well, it would be... I don't know, Mr. Carlos. What's... Shall we split the... What is going on?
Amazing.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
You're implying something, Mr. Carlos.
I don't know. You seem strange today.
I'm
like
happy
you're not
to,
quite yourself.
I'm happy to split the cost.
Very well then.
I am happy.
Let's purchase this and be on our way.
Yes, let's purchase this.
Carlos would take the middle one, the mid-range one, up to the counter.
Okay.
Yes, we are interested in this one, but it seems a little pricey. Is there any way we could convince you to bring the price down just a tad?
Yes, we only have so much gold in our repertoire. I assist Carlos in his persuasion attempt.
Okay.
I try.
You're not gonna get advantage for this, Carlos.
Oh.
It was worth a shot.
I know, but unfortunately, Vinshenzo is not is not trusted.
Oh, that's fair. So that is 27.
It's because
27. Okay. How are you gonna convince him to lower the price? What do you say to convince this man to lower the price?
Let me think for a moment.
Bitch.
So, obviously he seems to have a problem with Nicia. So I'm gonna play the angle that we're actually trying to defeat the vampires, which is true. I'm gonna tell him, like, look, this will go towards the war effort. We've recently just came from a military operation, and this will help us immensely in defeating the vampires.
Sorry, I was eating something.
Yeah.
The man's attitude seems to turn around entirely, and with your convincing argument about how you're actually using this to do good.
We're with the triad, you see.
Okay. Well, for the war effort, those bastards on Icia, they killed my cousin.
Sorry to hear that.
I would happily, I would comfortably knock off 200 gold pieces from the price listed. 1,020, so 800 gold instead. How's that for anything less than that, and I would not be recovering costs.
That sounds more than fair, and Carlos would put on 400 gold and glance at Vin.
I front 400 gold.
Hell yeah.
What about the other 20? He's knocking 800 off of the 1,020.
Oh, I front 420
Wait.
then.
I thought you said he was... Oh, it's only costing 420. I thought you said...
No.
What's going on?
No. The price of the spyglass was 1,020 gold pieces.
Yeah.
You convinced him that you are an ardent patriot, and he patriotically said, I'm knocking 200 gold off the original price. That makes it 820.
Okay, I didn't hear
You
the
forwarded
extra
400, and then
yeah, I
he
put
gave
the extra
420.
10.
Oh my god, okay.
Then now it's 410. Fuck, you paid the price. Congratulations.
We
Let's
paid
get
the
out of
price.
here.
Okay, I hope my money is right.
How to math.
How to money. All right.
I also, before I leave though, I also ask him if there's like a bank nearby.
He says, yes, absolutely, there's a bank nearby, and he tells you that the Tarvian Imperial Bank is present in most cities in Tarvian lands.
Is that connected at all with the West Marches?
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
He will tell you, maybe. 12.
Give me the spyglass, Mr. Carlos.
He tells you he's not really sure because he doesn't really deal much with any West March companies or transactions, but he says that the people at the bank would probably know.
Yes, neither do I.
Carlos would let Vin hold the spyglass.
I go back to the boat.
Okay.
Carlos would go to the bank.
Okay. Nephis, what are you up to?
I go to their tackle. I assume they have like a tackle and like supply.
Yeah.
Like shop.
There's.
I go to buy 20 items of hemp rope.
Okay.
If they have 4 times fishing tackle and 10 times
10 times.
Net. Sorry, I'm
net
cut out. Yeah,
that's fine. You are able to buy them. So I'm going to use standard market price, as in like whatever the PHB says, because there are several. Like you could go to several companies, essentially, like.
Get back to you.
Understood. All right.
I play with the spyglass on the ship, and I lean over the edge and look around at what I can see.
And having fun.
Okay. How much fun would you say that you're having?
I drop the spyglass in the water.
No.
I'm gonna make you roll dexterity if you're hanging over the side playing with the spyglass.
Oh God,
It's a joke.
I really wanted to see if that could do it.
I'll be right back real quick. I gotta help my parents.
Yep, understood. Okay, so Carlos, you do go to the bank, and they do say that they are in fact connected with the West Marches banking system.
Outstanding. I would like to check my balance.
Okay, what was it beforehand?
Let me check. Okay, so the total amount was 3,055 gold.
And you last checked that when you had left the West Marches, correct?
Yeah, probably before that.
Shouldn't the bank?
It's been a while.
It's been a
like
while,
month.
yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
The bank knows all of the details. However, Christopher sometimes needs a reminder.
Yes.
So you said 3,055?
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I believe in Christ our King.
Just gonna do some quick math.
Turns out my business went broke while I wasn't looking.
Bottom up, somebody bought it, turned it into an absolute crazy okay, roll me a D100.
The Thieves Guild cryptocurrency has been dumped.
Amazing.
Okay, it is 25.
25. Okay. Your business has not really been like you when you go there and you prove your identity and everything, they show you or in quick succession they're able to acquire sort of like a brief transaction record, and you can see that your profits have been not really going any higher or lower than the 3,000. It's been fluctuating, but it's still out there. You currently stand at 3,250. However, you are aware that some purchases and stuff have been made, so your liquid assets have increased. It's just that you're not making any huge inflow of cash. As a side, the teller tells you that that given the new sort of alliance between the unified kingdoms of the West Marches and Tarvia, that also came with economic treaties, and now there's tariff-free trade between the two nations, which allows your businesses to expand if you so choose.
Oh.
Basically, they're saying like, "Hey, we're Tarvians and the West Marches are now friends, so you can operate on our shores for your business."
Oh, that sounds splendid.
A new business opportunity.
Yes.
Oh my.
At this point, Nephis has bought all of his fishing stuff. Carlos, you've acquired and sent away a spyglass and have now done your banking. And then everybody else is sort of backgrounding. So is there anything else? What else would you guys like to do next?
I wait on the ship for people to return, specifically Nephis. Is what Vin does.
After I'm done with the bank, I would head back to the ship.
I ride my horse around the ship.
Was helping Nephis.
All right. So towards the sort of in the mid afternoon, Vinshenzo, as you're hanging out playing with the spyglass, waiting for everyone to return, you notice that that there's a handful of sort of commoners, a couple sailors that are starting to loiter outside the loading ramp of the Wide Horizons, which is Nephis's ship. And most of them, except for like two of the guys who are not really paying attention, the rest of them are just watching you.
Hell yeah. I put the spyglass in my suit jacket pocket, and I go over to greet them. I put my hands on the side of the banister of the ship, I guess, and lean over. Hello, friends.
This catches the attention of the other two, but none of the collective respond to you. There's a very evident sour expression on their collective faces when you speak. They don't look at you kindly.
In the mood for some music? You must
Let's
leave.
be off with you, vampire lover!
One of them calls.
Oh.
Alkidava doesn't welcome traitors like you.
What? Going on?
What are you talking about?
The mob sort of like disperses kind of slowly. They don't answer you again. They like take a few steps back, and they're all kind of like they're staring daggers at you, and they begin to sort of back off a little bit.
They're
still occupying the area.
I shout after the guy who called to me. I shout after him. Can I do an intimidation check?
You can.
Hell yeah. I say, vampire lover, hardly. I was thrown in the arena in Contium. Was it Contium or Confluential? I don't know. By the Archduke himself. And I stand before you now, still alive. I'm a worse enemy to have than the vampire friend.
And you want that to be intimidation?
Yes.
Okay.
You'd best keep your comments to yourself. And that is a intimidation +6. That's a 21 for intimidation. Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
They pick up speed and instead of just backing away from the ship out of like stalking range, they actually like straight up back off. And they leave the area.
I use sending to commune with Nephis.
I'm in the mid deck.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
I'm back. Devon is back. Nephis should be on the ship stocking it with supplies.
Okay.
Nephis is basically like as Vinshenzo is finishing up his altercation, you would have passed by these people as they're like dispersing.
Oh.
And then
Gotcha.
by the time you get to the ship, like you wouldn't have seen this altercation, but you would have come shortly after it finished.
What's with the gathering, Vin?
I was hoping they were fans. Yeah. I take the spyglass out of my jacket and press it into Nephis's chest and say, Captain Nephis, we best be off.
Take it you guys got everything you needed? And he kind of takes the spyglass with all the other equipment that he has.
The spyglass, yes, is all we needed, correct?
I was offering that money so you guys could perhaps get a warm meal, anything like that, refreshments. But if this is it, then and if everyone's ready, we can sail off whenever.
There's no time for that. We must go.
I'll remind you that you have used a week's worth of rations out of your month of rations.
Oh.
Aye.
Oh.
1 month is 4 weeks, which means you have 3 weeks left. That's math.
Yeah. How long to the next port?
A month. Well,
Oh.
the ports are all along Tarvia, or all along the Tarvian north coast. So it's not like it's a long way to the next port. However, I'm just pointing out for logistical record.
Okay, but how
If
long
anybody's
to the
tracking.
next port on our journey?
That depends on the ship's captain, on which port he'd like to stop at.
Okay, I leave
It's
it
been
up.
already marked.
Oh, it's already been
Fucking
marked. Cool.
Damn it.
Sorry. I wasn't looking at that side.
You're freaking. Oh.
The
Whatever.
Ungis.
I leave the
Yes, I got
ration
it.
supply up to Nephis. I have 10 of my own I can use.
It's gonna take
In an
you
emergency.
10 days to get to the next get to the next
And we good.
thing.
Copy that.
We also have the dried egg yolk mooncake.
I also just bought $34 worth of goddamn implements so we could fucking get our own food. It's taken care of. And if we don't get food, we have enough food and we'll be stopping at another port. This is Devon saying that, you bitch ass.
Damn.
What?
Harsh.
What is your problem?
Fish is good and all, but as part of like the ship's food rations, like you're also looking at things like oranges and fresh vegetables and all that stuff that allows you to.
Are we gonna simulate fucking dietary intake? Do we
I'm
need to
just-
start buying grog? Do I need
Micronutrients.
I'm sorry,
I'm
I
getting
was just
scurvy right now.
trying to fucking.
Micronutrients.
Doesn't matter. Who cares? Seaweed exists. Everybody can gather whatever. Fucking. You're right. There's no point in making it needlessly complicated.
Micronutrients.
Well, I just need to know now.
No, I don't think.
before
I
we're
don't think there's
fucking
any
5
point in
days
making
at
it
sea.
needlessly complicated.
I can buy a fucking tub of grog. That sounds awesome.
Hell yeah.
I have a bottle
I mean, if you
want
want to do that, I'll let you do that. Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. But I don't want to needlessly complicate things by making sure you have the correct ratio of fruits and veggies. I think that's unnecessary.
Copy that.
Would anyone care for some wine?
No.
Oh,
Nephis takes the spyglass and I'm sorry, and he begins offloading the shit onto the ship.
Oh, awesome! All right, it takes you a little bit, but you get it done. It's all good to go. Pop. What's everyone else doing? Are you just all coming back to the ships? You're all back and hanging out at the ship?
I man
Yeah.
my station, whatever that is.
Poop
Yeah.
deck. You're to man the poop deck.
What?
The poop deck.
The poop deck.
Nephis waits aboard the ship.
All right. Well, you guys eventually all make it to the
Khutula
ship.
is ready to sail.
aye.
Captain.
For everyone who's on the ship,
Still deciding what to purchase.
you receive one fishing tackle, which comes with a fucking name.
Copy that.
Yeah, you receive
You
one
got it,
fishing
Captain.
tackle. Comes with a wooden rod, silken line, cork wood bobbers, steel hooks, lead sinkers, velvet lures, and narrow netting.
Lead sinkers.
Stinkers. Sorry, lead sinkers. Stinkers.
What a stinker.
Shut up!
Okay. Oh, what
Okay.
fun! I'll be happy to go fishing again. If we're not undocking immediately, I will start fishing immediately. For fun.
Nephis fishes as well, waiting for Isaac to return onto the ship.
All right.
What time of day is it?
It's
Just so
afternoon
I
now.
know. Okay.
Mid-afternoon.
The fee or the voucher that I got will last until what time?
The
Tomorrow?
morning.
Morning, gotcha.
At that time, and this is something you're, again, because you have experience in this place, you know that they come around sort of not super early in the morning, but just early enough to make sure that like you have a fair time to wake up and leave if you're gonna leave, so you don't have to.
So they even give you time, like they notify you.
Yeah, 100%. They're like, hey, your payment is like, they'll tell you if your payment is due, and at that point, again, Nephis would be aware that you would make a declaration that you're gonna leave, and then if they have to come back again, you'll know you'll have to pay because you dallied too long. But they give you a reasonable amount of time to leave.
Oh,
Excellent.
I cast Sending and send a message to Mr. Isaac Stormwind and tell him
We have Bobbus.
to return to the ship post haste.
I roll survival to catch Finch.
Do I roll survival to catch Finch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fresh Finch.
Are we all catching fish? Hell yeah, let's do
if
this.
you are.
I said I am.
Sure, I'll put to use this gift that Nephis gave me.
Oh, well, they're fishing. I'm just gonna get a spyglass, a portable ram, 2 die sets, and 2 playing card sets.
Okay, you are able to find all of those after a day's worth of shopping. There are 2 spy glasses available for sale, one for approximately 900 gold pieces, and the other one I think was 1,200.
1,209.
Which one's the least ornate and most durable?
Say that again, Isaac.
The least ornate and most durable.
The least ornate is 950 gold pieces.
The most durable.
Is it also the most durable?
You are, how do I say this nicely? You are in a sailing, like a fishing sailing town where there's one gnome craftsman who is capable of making spyglasses. He does not make military grade rugged spyglasses. He makes nice appropriate ones for like small ships captains such as Nephis. It's meant to be a nice thing that you use, not meant to be something that you throw around or play soccer with. They're not durable. It's 950 gold pieces because it is less fancy than the others.
And I'll
It is
take
actually
that
a
one.
fairly plain one, as in contrast to the other 2. Well, it's a contrast to the other one. Okay, 950. Ching.
Aye.
Fishing. All right, Nephis, your ship is capable of now being rigged for fishing thanks to all the cool stuff that you got, which is awesome. I'll make it easy and state that if you want to fish, you can fish for like half a day or a day, but it will add an extra half a day or day onto your travels just due to the fact that you have to commence fishing operations, and then we'll let you roll and see how many tons worth of fish you would have found.
Ton. Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm going to
Oh.
assume that if you're going to engage in fishing operation with a sloop, and the fact that you guys got nice ship nets and shit like that, that you're not going to be catching like 3 salmon or nothing.
Excellent.
But again, due to the nature of the operation, it will take some time. I'm going to write this down that for each half day that you fish, you add an extra half day onto your travel.
Gotcha.
Wait, so we have like a dredge net too? Damn.
Well, Nephis went out and he bought a bunch of like netting and stuff, and a bunch of ship equipment stuff. Correct?
I thought he bought like.
Euro.
Shippity ship.
Okay, whatever.
I bought a 20 or fucking what are they fucking
You bought a lot
200
of
feet
stuff.
Yeah. Not 200.
That's
1,000
cool.
feet of rope and fucking 10 nets. That doesn't sound right.
Damn, do we need like barrels to like store all this like shit that we're fishing?
I mean, if you don't have any, that's something you will need to do.
I don't know. I don't exactly have the strength to carry tons of fish.
Oh, yeah. I guess since we're still waiting on Isaac, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Would it? God,
Would you like to go buy some barrels?
Yeah.
And
storage
salt?
implements for yeah.
100%.
Since that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Make a little money on the way.
That was Nephis's idea, not mine.
Okay, so 1 pound of salt is 5 copper pieces. How many
Oh.
pounds are in a ton?
Oh.
I'm doing the math. You don't have to answer that. I'm just.
Okay, it's out loud thinking. I can calm myself.
Isn't it 2,000?
2,000. That means 5
I don't know if I'm
copper
right.
pieces times 2,000 is 10,000 divided by 100 is 100,000. Shit, fuck, I can't do math.
It's either 1,000 or 2,000, I know.
That's a lot. All right, so you don't have to buy them in that. It'll be 10-pound bags of salt because that's a happy number.
Okay.
So if you have 10-pound bags of salt, 5 times that's 20 copper, so 2 silver pieces per bag of salt. You get 10 pounds.
How much bag
for
of
your-
salt treats 1 barrel of fish?
Yeah,
one,
that's what.
1 to 1.
Okay.
1 ton's worth of fish, 5 pounds worth of salt. I think that's an appropriate.
Is a barrel
I'm just
of
doing it
fish
simple.
a ton of fish?
No, but we're gonna go versus for the sake of easiness because cargo on ships is calculated in tons, and we're dealing with
Maybe
the
4 barrel equal 1 ton.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. 4 barrel equal 1 ton, and when you fish, you will collect 1d4. Like each fishing will collect in tons, so dice numbers worth of tons of fish, and that'll allow you to also do things like trade shit tons of fish and make money.
A smelly smell.
And it'll also allow me to do easy math and still correlate it with some of the other references that I'm using.
So if I roll a 6 on a 1d6 and I would catch 6 tons of fish?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's
But-
so much fish.
But
A certain smelly smell.
you better you can also just tell me to stop at a certain amount. Like I don't mind. There's no
Okay.
reason why Nephis would fish for half a day, collect like an entire hold's worth of fish and gone, I made a mistake. Like, you can stop at a certain
flooding.
point.
A certain
Too much
smelly
fish. There's
smell.
more fish than there is the sea.
It smells smelly.
The smelly smell. How many tons can my fucking ship carry?
Oh, a
Or
lot.
Cargo.
Yeah, a lot.
Cargo.
You're much like the horses. You can like you'll be able to carry only so much physical space worth. So you can put, we'll say, was it 4 barrels a ton? You'll be able to store another 4 ton. That's not fun. 8 tons is in terms of storage space, but that is not carrying capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
start off simple. I'm just
Yeah.
we're gonna start off quote simple and get oh Jesus Christ, 16 barrels, which is 4 tons, and then
All
16
right.
salt bags of salt. How much is that gonna set me back?
Barrels are 2 gold pieces each.
2 gold pieces each. Copy
And then you
that.
said you wanted 16. You wanted like
10.
enough to make
Yeah.
16 barrels worth of salt bags. We said that was 2 silver pieces per bag of salt, and I think we said 1 bag of salt can treat a ton, which is 4 barrels. So you're going to be needing.
Oh, so I'd only need fucking.
Yes,
Okay.
salt. The salt isn't the one that you got to worry too much about.
I'll get 4 bags of salt.
For
4 tons.
yeah, which is going to equal 8 silver pieces. 2 silver pieces each, I think is what I said.
Yeah.
So 8 whole silver. Fuck.
Better dip into the old savings there, pal. You might not make enough.
Cool. Nephis's ship is ready to make lots of fish.
That was loud.
Making fish.
Make fish.
Make lots of fish. That's how it works in Age of Empires. You send the fish boat out, it makes fish. It comes back to the dock.
How do we make fish, Captain Nephis?
Make fish.
We harvest from the sea. The sea is plentiful.
All right.
Okay.
At-
Nephis lugs 16 barrels over his shoulders.
Awesome.
By himself.
Does he? I assume he might just be crafty enough to use his horse and sled,
Yeah.
and then brings
No,
it
he
all.
wants to make it really hard on himself.
You managed to get all your shit done at the same time as Isaac, who comes wandering down the pier with a portable ram and a bunch of other shit.
Portable ram? What?
He has a portable. Let me just read the description for my
Oh my
notification,
God.
because I think it's funny. Is it a tool or is it an adventuring gear?
Approximately how fucking large is this portable ram?
It's 35 pounds.
Oh,
It
Good thing he's
is.
a
It's an
strapping
adventuring
lad.
gear item.
He is
On the page
portable
before
ram. There we go.
tools.
You can use the portable ram to break down doors. When doing so, you get a +4 bonus on the strength check. One other character can help you use the ram, giving you advantage on this check.
Oh, it's like a big ol' like doorbuster.
Yeah, it's 35 pounds and it costs 4 gold pieces.
It's one of an older thing of D&D. It's from like 3 edition at least.
It's it's managed to survive all the way up to
You
5th
lost
edition.
the bard.
Bye-bye, Vinshenzo.
Hello.
no, not again. Why does this keep happening?
For visual aesthetics, your portable ram has a molded bronze lion head, snarling lion head.
Oh, good shit.
So when you bash things down, you're
Hey, what can I say, you know? I'm trying.
We begin to sail off with Vin.
Hello, I'm back.
hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I was ready to go.
Aye. So we head off.
All right, you begin setting sail, and it's going to take 10 days, I said, to get to the next town. And during these 10 days, we'll split it into 2 5-day exciting rotations. Haha. Ooh. I'm gonna
I
get
would
you
like
guys to. Oh, yep.
Upon the third day, I would like to fish to fill up the cargo of the barrels.
On which day you said? Sorry.
It doesn't really actually matter. I would like to spend
on a day.
as many days as it takes to fill up the barrels with cargo.
All right. So once you, we'll get you started because I feel like Nephis would be like really excited to get started as soon as is ideal. So after a day's worth of just getting away from the busy shipping lanes where you know everyone else is going to be ruining that kind of good fishing experience, you begin to cast your nets. And this is going to add we'll do 1 day first, which will add an extra day to your journey, so you're at 11 days of travel now. And I'll get you to roll 2d4. And this is assuming the entire functioning crew, at least minimum crew, is met working conditions. So
Work.
I go to the crow's nest.
A 5 total for those 2d4s.
5 total. So after an entire day of fishing under your tutelage, your merry crew pulls together, and you have fished 5 tons of fish on your first day.
Oh.
That will include the processing operation of. Well, you will then have to do the processing operation of the fucking getting the fish all readied up and gutted and salted and all that kind of stuff.
If I'm part of the fishing detail, I release all the fish I catch.
Okay, roll me a d4.
What fun. 2.
Okay. Are you overtly or covertly doing this?
I'm just having fun.
Okay. Given that fact, I will give an opportunity for Nephis or anybody else to try and stop you.
This is with the fishing pole, or are we like dredging?
No. This is
Dredging.
like the ship is
Oh.
engaging in a fishing operation.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. I'm in the crow's nest.
He's in the crow's nest. Okay, so if Vinshenzo does not commit industrial self-sabotage,
I do release the extra 1 ton of fish. Or pretty much once we catch the limit, I realize we should begin reeling in our nets. And
100%. So you get your 4 tons. You fill up your hold in a day. Sorry, those are for you. I don't want to your stuff. You catch 4 tons of fish. Now, I will state again that you still got to process them.
yes.
Which will take a little bit because there are 4 tons of fish. But there you go. After you finish doing that, you I'm just going to count the fish processing as part of the regular operation of the ship because I feel like that makes sense.
Okay.
And it doesn't put an unnecessary amount of complication on all of you guys. So
I trust you.
When we
I'll
catch
count
them,
it.
we skin them and gut them and gut them and skin them.
Yeah, it's count as part of like the background 24-hour a day job cycle activity.
I don't do that.
It's fine.
Vin does.
Takes a minimum of 3 crew to operate a ship, so
Like your job.
Yeah,
I'm in the crow's nest.
Kaz
Khutula, what's going on with
has
you?
no problem. You just do.
Khutula is helping with the fish.
the fish.
She's
You
like,
the fish.
holy shit, that's a lot of fish.
She's siphoning
God
eating every
damn.
other fish.
Look at all them chickens.
Damn chickens.
The chicken of the sea.
Okay, so your next stop 14. What could a 14 do?
It's a
Ooh,
disadvantage
as you
if it's in the
sail
bay.
along the northern coast, this is the other thing. As you sail along the coast, I need you to roll your
Roll your perception at disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
He has a spyglass, though. Does that help?
I have a
I'm gonna say
Oh.
no, and the reason I'm gonna say no is because a spyglass during the day is still a spyglass during the day for the purposes of, or still daytime for the purposes of a drow. His disadvantage is the sunlight, not his shitty eyes.
That's 12 for
I mean-
disadvantage.
12
believe.
for disadvantage. Okay, you notice some floating debris about halfway between, ahead of you, but halfway between you and the coastline from the crow's nest.
What kind of debris? Can I tell?
It looks like, yeah, with the 12, you can tell that it looks like some sort of wooden debris, most likely a ship, as you do see what looks to be a sail in the water.
Oh.
Could be, you thought for a minute that it was like the white crest caps of like the waves, but when you looked again, you're pretty certain it was like the fabric of a sail.
Captain Nephis. There might be a sunken ship
What is
over
it?
there. Over there. Look over there. Near the coastline.
Nephis jumps onto the railing and pulls out the spy.
Given-
and
Okay.
looks.
And he can roll perception with advantage.
Oh.
I would also like to do
With
so.
advantage.
Oh.
Do you stand directly beside Nephis and pull out your much larger spyglass to flex on him?
His is cheaper.
What?
Mine's better.
Mine's cheaper.
Okay. I just pictured the old Pirates of the Caribbean with the two of them standing next to each other with spyglasses.
Yes. Standing next to someone holding binoculars, looking at the same thing.
Okay, the both of you are able to spot the debris after Vinshenzo pointed it out. Each of you from wherever you are on the ship notice it, and Chill, Isaac is able to see the flag that was, or not the flag, but the emblem that was painted on or embroidered into the sail, which is a sail from the Kingdom of Rogeron. You recognize its
Oh.
colors. Nephis, you don't see that part. However, you do
point
notice
that
that it is
out.
a sailing ship from. Well, it's a sailing ship that has been destroyed.
Copy that.
Point out the emblem thing.
Okay, now we're all aware that there's a
The
sunken
unjust-
Rogeron ship.
Nephis looks down at Isaac from the railing. Mr. Isaac, you're supposed to be trimming the sails. And he looks at the sails slowly becoming out of trim. He hops down and
Puts away spyglass, returns the sail.
Does it himself.
No.
Aye.
It's like Sea of Thieves.
Look, ooh, shiny.
Seeing that it is a ship, or confirming that it is a ship, Nephis begins shifting the ship over to see if they could possibly help any survivors.
For sure.
We'll be making a detour. Our lookout Vin was able to find a ship. We'll see if there's survivors.
Ugh. Oh dear. What if it was that giant turtle?
We were able to outrun it once, Vin. We'll be able to do it again. The ship is quick.
Yes, Captain Nephis.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. So as you
Plop the waves.
clop the waves, it takes you 2 hours of good tacking and maneuvering to get closer to the to get close enough to the shipwrecks. the shipwreck, I should say. When you come along to it, you're closer to the coast. Again, you basically like go half the distance into the coast as you had been sailing before, so you're getting a little bit closer. Not so close that you should be worried about like shallow rocks or anything, Nephis. You're skilled enough to understand those kinds of obstacles, so you can see at this point in time, like you can see where the bottom of the channel is to a certain degree, and you can see that a large enough percentage of the ship is actually resting at the bottom. It doesn't seem as though it's in one piece. It looks like it's pretty badly shredded up. A lot of the debris is still has floated its way. You can tell there's a little bit more of a trail of shit that's starting to wash towards the sea now. But otherwise, a lot of it's in place. It looks fresh. Like within a day or two, this ship has been sunk.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder what's happened.
That is a good question. I don't know. I look amongst the wreckage to see if there's any survivors. I would like to roll perception.
Okay.
I also have a passive perception of 21, if that matters.
Understood.
Bitch.
I get a 15.
A 15.
Aye.
You notice in one of the larger clumps of debris, you think you see what looks to be the canvas, or not the canvas, but like the linen shirt of a sailor. It's draped over a rather large looking beam in the water.
I whistle out and yell to the crew the side of the ship that he's on. Over there.
Mm-hmm. So because this whoever it is, like when you get closer, you're able to identify. Yeah, it is 100% like a person. It looks like a human. But you won't be able to just like he's not awake. Yeah, you won't be able to just get him to come up. You'll have to somehow get him out of the water.
Copy that.
I would like anybody who's paying attention generally to the like water / like area around the ship to roll perception, recognizing that you all have your various passive perceptions.
Am I good with my roll, or do you want me to roll again?
I'd like you to roll again.
Copy.
Nephis, I'll happen.
That was my new roll. It's 21.
Yeah. $14. Okay, understood. Deadly. Xane is not Xane. Sorry, Khutula's daydreaming.
Pretty much.
As she does.
Eating the fish roe.
Vinshenzo is also daydreaming.
Yes.
But the three big wampuses, you three notice that this debris, there's in the beam that this guy is floating on, including sticking out of this guy's leg, you notice there are arrowhead, the shafts of arrows.
Oh.
I look at the others, and I look on the horizon. The ship was attacked. Vin, can you are you able to help this man with your magic? Perhaps what you did, how you were able to transport me and you away from that horde.
Where would you? Where would you like him?
On the top deck. On the deck.
Okay. How far is he away from the ship?
He's I'm gonna allow, given the fact that you guys aren't under any time constraint, I'm gonna allow you to get as close within range as you need, because the ship can move. Really, cat?
Squeeze that cat. Squanch.
Squanch.
Launch the
Maybe
cat.
if I roll him out enough, I'll make a second cat. Just like snip it in half like a worm. We had 2 skinny cats instead of 1 fat one.
The cat generator.
Cat generator. That's how they reproduce.
Yes.
Okay, so you're able to get close enough to cast your spell if you need.
How do you know that I'm close enough?
Well, is the range touch?
Yes.
Then you get close enough to be able to get close enough to do the guy. I'm fucking it. No, you can't.
Hell it.
You can't get within touching range unless you make an effort to get down from the ship and find a way to get to him.
Is there?
Isaac offers to tie a rope to
Okay.
himself and just swim out and grab the guy.
Okay. Yes, let the lad, Mr. Stormwind, take care of it.
Okay.
Right, do I need to do any rolls for this, or?
Yes, I'm going to get you to, as you jump into the water, make a Constitution saving throw. Because of the water's cold temperature.
Damn, that really kind of sucks.
Well, you don't know how cold it is.
14.
14. Yeah, you're fine.
Exactly.
It's nipply cold.
I
Very-
don't know. That's why I wanted to do the plan that I
The
had.
plan.
But
So Isaac just fucking jumps and he swims athletically, I assume. He swims over and he eventually gets to the beam after a couple minutes of really, really long swimming. Once you get to the man, what are you going to do? And actually, more importantly,
Help
as
me.
you guys standing on the deck of the ship, just watch Isaac fucking launch himself over the side.
I'm watching.
It will take him a couple minutes to get there, so you have a few minutes worth of either activity or inactivity should you choose. If you want to get something ready or do whatever.
Who's holding his
Before he-
rope?
No one right now.
Tied it to the ship.
Oh,
The
okay.
ship is holding his rope. How long was the rope that you tied?
50 feet, but you said we had, the ability to get as close as we needed. So
Sure, but did you
I
communicate your need to? Anyways,
Carlo,
I
you're able to
assumed
get
we
there
were
eventually.
very close.
Yeah,
Isaac is a man of action, not words.
he is a man of action, not words. Do you guys want to make sure I'm not gonna fucking micromanage this. You get there. Fuck this. Isaac swims over.
Look, I assumed we were fairly close when I jumped in.
I look at Isaac, who jumped in the water without saying anything.
I literally offered to the entire party to do the thing. And no one interjected.
Yeah, I said let Isaac do it. Sure.
Hell yeah. Carlos is gonna stand by to help pull him in when he has the guy.
I'm in the crow's nest.
Tula is daydreaming.
Daydreaming. Okay, cool. All right.
Well,
Isaac,
when I get
you're
there,
at
I'm
the
gonna
beam.
first inspect and see if he actually has a fucking pulse.
Medicine for me, sir. Are you trained in the arts of medicine? I'm asking
Don't
because I'm curious.
Think so? I will
I'm
double
trained
check.
in D's.
No,
These nuts.
I am not trained in medicine.
That's cool.
Wisdom.
No, that's fine. Doing your thing. I was just curious. Oh,
19.
Tastes of the sea.
tastes of the sea. 19. This man is very close to death. He is hypothermic, and it's beyond the point of, like, it's the point of hypothermia after you stop shivering and before you die.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. This
Okay.
first level spell in case that helps. I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, let me,
Ooh.
with a 19, I will actually be able to give you more than this. You are also able to determine that he is actively bleeding out and injured because there is an arrow sticking out of his fucking thigh, and he's been unconscious, probably due to the blood loss
I
and
will
the hypothermia.
pull out the arrow and then cast Cure Wound on him.
Yeah. The
First
cure
level spell.
wounds absolutely helps, and the arrow wound seals itself, and
Then I would grab
all that's
him
left is a
and
pink
start
scar.
swimming back towards the ship and say, "Get something warm ready," or shout, "Get something warm ready."
All right. I'm gonna get everybody on the ship. Who's got a passive perception above?
Could you
15
cast
on
Cure
the,
Wounds while swimming?
Yo.
Is it somatic?
Well, I
At
assume.
the beam.
I'm assuming that he gets to the beam that the unconscious guy is supported by,
I'm
and is
gonna
able to cast it that
beam
way.
Carlos.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah! All right, cool. Roll me athletics, Isaac, for you trying to swim with a dead weight.
Oh.
Alright.
Nephis has a passive perception of 21.
Deadly. All right, you're easily able to hear him,
26.
and you're easily able to swim with a dead weight.
Nephis goes down below deck and grabs one of his winter, or I guess just regular blankets.
Okay.
He comes back up to top deck. Top deck.
Dip.
I sit on the
Hickory
crow's
dickory
nest
dick.
and look down.
Okay. Okay. How are you getting him on board again?
The rope.
The rope.
The rope. And
Probably the rope.
smallest-
I
the smallest
probably
person
tied
in
the
the
rope
party
against him.
is gonna pull him up. Okay.
Hell yeah. I got a +1 strength.
Honestly, I
modifier.
just tie the rope against him and then pull up the rope. Myself.
Fuck yeah. Okay. He just one-shots the entire thing. Isaac, the fucking John Wick man.
By the seat
Hell
of
yeah.
This
his
man is the
pants.
sailor. The sailor has safely been recovered, or at least has been recovered. The curing wounds didn't do anything to help his hypothermia. However, that'd just be weird.
Look, I don't have I can't manifest fire.
100%.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea on a wooden boat, to be honest.
100%.
Carlos is gonna, once he's on the boat, he's gonna take a look at him and he's gonna reference his medical primer and
Medical primer, 100%.
yeah. Does it say anything about what's wrong with him?
I would. Brain, please allow me to speak. I would say he's suffering from hypothermia,
Right.
and that he'd been hit by an arrow, but I used divine aid to heal that.
Standing. Yeah, I'm checking to see if there's anything other than just like trying to warm him up that we can do to help.
I
Sure.
cast Healing
Okay.
Word as a 5th level spell on him. For some reason, my
Damn.
controls for this are... I can no longer use my mouse wheel.
Inverted.
One, two, three, four, 5.
Hit
Okay.
points, okay.
Wow,
He gains
that's a lot.
15 HP.
Understood.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Uh,
plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Ooh.
Hold on. Oh, why can I not use scroll wheel anymore? What happened?
Is booked.
+5. Oh my god.
Okay.
20?
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, you
And he would have healed 5 from mine.
yeah, you
that
heal the shit
matters.
out of him. It'll. I mean, contextually, it matters, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, that
Well,
should have
he's-
already been logged.
His eyes snap open, and he like fucking spits up water, and looks around wildly at everyone, and he says, "Oh, God save you! Thank you, thank you for your mercy. How many of my other friends made it?
We've only found you so far.
Oh," and he like with shivering hands, he makes like a religious like prayer, gesture, and just kind of like repeating, "Oh, thank the gods, thank the gods." And he really wraps himself as tight as he can in the pelt that Nephis gave him. I assume you gave it to him.
No, I gave him a blanket.
Sorry, the blanket. Yeah, whatever it was.
You're not
He
gonna
like
fucking tell. Fuck this.
he really like gets himself all wrapped up, and
Oh,
he
oops, I joined the wrong game.
joined the wrong game.
Yeah, somebody else.
Nephis looks
Hell
up to Isaac, Carlos, and Vin, and nods his head over the railing, and looks back at the sailor.
I don't know what that means.
You want us to throw him back over?
Hello. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. We missed you.
What was
I hope it was worth the wait.
what was the second question you had?
Nephis says, "Well, Luca, we found you. What happened here? What was your ship? You had an arrow lodged in your leg. Who attacked you?"
He says ever since the war, the Tarvian navy has left the shores undefended, and we were attacked by a raiding party of Marrow. They
Can
were
I roll history to figure out what marrow is?
Yes, sir.
Possibly copy that.
Marowak.
Bone marrow.
Marowak.
10. Given your sailing background and the fact that you actually probably sailed these waters a decent amount, you're aware that Marrow are like mutated merfolk. They're coastal predators, and they're raiders that are some say more vicious, some say less vicious than the Sahuagin. They're like just as much of a regional threat. In fact, Sahuagin and Marrow compete for territory on the coastlines of Tarvian waters quite frequently, due to like war bands and tribes will fight for like the juiciest trading lanes and such. You're aware that these creatures will not only will they kill to eat the sailors, but they also kill for the treasure and for mostly as well just for the fun. Really, like they are very violent and very unpredictable, and they're especially dangerous to fishing ships, which usually have smaller crews and are generally smaller vessels as well.
Oh.
All right,
Kaimora
Luca.
blessed you with our presence today, friend.
What was the name of your vessel you sailed upon?
He tells you the name of his ship was called the Bella España.
Ooh.
All right, Luca. We'll get you down below deck. We'll look for more of your crew members if we can find them. We're going to be stopping in a port in a few days. We can get you there, get you on your feet, get some more rest.
He thanks you and offers you his services as a crewman until you reach the port for thanks for your help.
How
Nephis
splendid.
smiles and pats him on the shoulder. For now, just get some rest. We'll talk in the morning.
He'll go down below decks and occupy one of the bunks, one of the cots. You're now a crew of 6. Temporary. Isaac, as the guy runs off, you ask him about the number of crew, and he says that there was a crew of 13. And then he pauses a moment, and he it kind of chokes back a tear and says, "Now there's a crew of at most 7."
Sad.
And then he moves off to rest. All right, it is 10:07. We have made some real good mileage, both literally and figuratively. Breaking new waves with new cool ship action.
Just so we can mark it for next session, where along our route would we be at?
Yes, absolutely. So, I'm just going to think mental math out loud here, so don't mind me. But it was a 10-day journey.
Mm-hmm.
You sailed for a day, spent a day fishing, so that's like 10, and then essentially still 10 days. And then you sailed for another... Oh, I didn't roll my thing for this. Do that. D4. You were 3 days in, so that would be 4 days total worth of travel out of a 10-day trip, so just before half. Yeah, I like that there. Just under halfway. And I'm going to, so this is post, what is this, session 46, 48, Vin?
This is fucking session 50.
Oh, shit.
Where is the pizza?
That's